And we're back with part 6 for this tutorial. So in this part then, we'll hopefully be able to finish off the majority of the floor that we started on last time. So the first thing that we're going to do on this floor is we're going to add some extra light to it. So one block in from the edge here, we're going to place a torch on either side. And we're going to add some more torches around the building. So on the diagonal block next to our doorways, we're just going to place a torch on the outside block. So basically it's going to be placed on the block that is closest to the outside of the building. So here you can see that we're placing it on the right hand side. But that's all our torches that we're going to place for this floor for now. So we can start on the inside the room now. And with our white wall, we're just going to count, so it's leaving a 1 block space next to our doorway. We're just going to place 4 wide with our white wall. And then on the 4th block, we're going to place our white wall all the way across, leaving a 1 block space next to the edge there. And we're just going to build this up now. So where we've left the space then, that's where our doorway is going to be placed. And we can fill in the space above the doorway now. Then once you place your door, we're going to start on the inside of our bathroom. So in the right hand corner here, we're just going to create a shower. So for this, we're just going to place 3 high with our glass panes on either side there. And we're going to put a lever in the centre of that. So you can see with our glass panes that we placed it on the 2nd block out. And for our toilet, we're just going to place a white wall block with a trapdoor on top. Then next to that, we're just going to place an empty cauldron to act as our sink. There you go, that's the bathroom pretty much finished. So we can start on placing our living room and bedroom now. So to divide these rooms up, we're going to use our oak leaves. And from the corner here, we're just going to count 4 blocks out. And on the 4th block, we're going to place our oak leaves all the way across, leaving a 2 block space. And now we can build it up so it's 3 blocks high overall. So that's our oak leaves placed there, and now that we've done that, we can start on the bedroom. So we're going to have the bedroom in the room next to the window, and all you want to do to start with, across the back here, we're going to leave a 1 block space next to our oak leaves and place 4 wide with our birchwood planks. And on the outside 2 birchwood planks, we're just going to place a fence post on either block. At the back here, we're just going to place 3 by 2 of our chests, and to finish this room off, we're just going to add a small table next to the window. So leaving a 2 block space in front of our birchwood slabs, we're just going to place a 2 wide with our table. So in the living room here, we're going to start by placing a TV across the back. So for this, we're going to place 2 wide with our bookshelves and place 2 black wool on top. Then leaving a 3 block space, we're just going to place a small 1 wide sofa between it. And I would actually suggest making the TV 1 block wider so that it fits in the centre of our sofa. But if you just wanted a small 2 wide TV which looks slightly more realistic, you can just leave it as it is for now. Then across the back, leaving a 1 block space next to our oak leaves, we're just going to place 3 wide with our table, but we're only going to add 2 chairs for this. So the next room we're going to do is directly in front of the room that we just come out of. So this is going to be a slightly larger room than the previous one. But all you want to do to start with is we're just going to cover up the elevator shaft. So you just want to fill in the space there, and we're just going to place a row of white wool again across the back. Now that we've hidden our elevator shaft, we're just going to place a bush in the corner. So for this, you just want to place 3 high with your oak leaves. And then diagonal to this, we're just going to place 5 wide with our white wool. Then we're just going to extend this across, leaving the centre 2 blocks, which we're going to have for our doorway. Then we just need to build this up all the way to the next floor. And fill in the space above the doorway as well. So you just want to leave a 2 by 2 space for the doorway. So in the corner here we're going to have the same design for our shower, so 3 high with our glass panes and on the second block out. If you did want to make this bathroom a little more private, you can change the glass blocks to another material, but because we want the building to look as good as possible, we're just going to leave it like that for now. Now that we've finished our shower, we're just going to leave a 1 block space, and next to that we're going to place our toilet. So for this we're going to use a white wall block with a trapdoor on top, and then next to that we've just placed our cauldron for the sink. And we're going to work on the main section of our room now. So for this again we're going to use our oak leaves to divide the room up. And now we're just going to mark out our bedrooms. So on the other side here we're just going to come to the 4th block and place 1 marker with our oak leaves. And counting from the other side this time, we're just going to count 5 blocks in, and on the 5th block again we're going to place our oak leaves. So now we just need to extend both of these out by 6 blocks, so it's 7 blocks overall. And on the right column here, we're just going to extend this out 2 blocks. But on the left one, we're going to extend it out 4 blocks. And now we're just going to extend our oak leaves up. So we're going to make it 3 blocks high overall. There you go, that's all of our oak leaves placed. So now we can start adding some stuff to the bedrooms. So we're going to start on the smaller bedroom, and we're going to place 2 stone bricks at the back with 2 beds in front, and then 2 slabs in front of that again. Then next to the bed we're just going to place a fence post with a stone slab on top. And in the opposite corner we're just going to place 2 high with our bookshelves. And in the larger room now, we can start by placing a bed. So for this, we're going to place 4 wide with our nether brick, and 2 slabs on the centre, with 2 beds in front. So again, the same design that we've used throughout this tutorial. And now diagonal to the nether bricks, we're going to place a fence post with a pressure plate on top. And next to this, you should want to place a chest with another chest on top. And finish off this room on the other side, we're going to add 2 bookshelves in line with the nether half slabs. And we're going to start on working on our lounge now. So the first thing we're going to place is a TV at the back. So leaving a 2 block space, and on the 3rd block across we're going to start with placing our TV. So our TV, we're going to place bookshelves across the bottom and then 3x2 with our black wall on top. So again, you can see we've left a 3x2 space there. And we're just going to add some torches around the room to make it a bit brighter. And 2 more either side of the TV. Now that we've done that, we're going to add 2 smaller sofas. So for the first sofa, we're going to have it finish one over the actual doorway to the bedroom. And facing opposite that, we're just going to do exactly the same, leaving a 2 block space in between. Then behind this, we're going to add a small table. So again, we're going to use our pressure plates and fence posts for this. So leaving a 2 block space from our chairs, we're just going to place a 2x2 table. And that's that room finished. So we can start on working on our last room for this tutorial, and again in the next part we'll hopefully be able to finish off the whole of this floor. So for this room then, we're going to start off as we have so far, by placing our bathroom. And again, for this we're going to use our white wool. So leaving a 1 block space next to the door, we're just going to place 4 blocks out with our white wool. Then on the 4th block we're going to extend it across, but leaving a 2 block space in the centre there for our doorway. So it should have 3 blocks on one side and 2 on the other there, as you can see. So we just need to place our doors in, and then we can start on placing our actual bathroom itself. Next then we're going to add a bathtub at the back. So this can be slightly different to what we've done to the other bathrooms, as we're going to add a bathtub. So we're leaving a 1 block space at the back, which we're going to place our half slabs all the way across. And you just want to fill it with water. Then on the other side of the room we're going to do the same by adding our toilet and a sink. So these are going to be exactly the same as we have done so far. And next to the sink, we're just going to add 2 chests for some storage in the bathroom. The next room we're going to be doing after this is the bedroom, and same again, we're going to use our oak leaves to divide up the room. So from the corner here we're just going to count out 4 blocks, and on the 4th block we're just going to place our oak leaves. You then want to extend this out another 5 blocks, so it's 6 blocks in length overall. And we're then just going to place it across. Making sure to leave a 1 block space for our doorway. So the 1 block space is on the 3rd block from the right there. And finish this section off, we're just going to build it up so it's 3 blocks high overall. So in the corner here, we're just going to place 2 high with our half slabs, and 2 beds in front of that. Once you've placed your bed, we're just going to place a small table next to the bed. And for this, you just want to place a fence post with a pressure plate on top. And to add a little bit more storage to the room, we're just going to add 4 chests on the bottom half of the bed. Next then, we're going to add some small sofas into the living room. So in line with the oak leaves that we've currently got, we're just going to create a small sofa as we have throughout this tutorial. So leaving a 1 block space next to our oak leaves, we're just going to place the first of our 2 sofas, and you can see it's perfectly in line there. Then leaving a 2 block space, we're going to do exactly the same and place another one. And to finish off this room, we're just going to add a small table again. So leaving a 1 block space, we're just going to place 2 by 2 of our fence posts, and as always stick pressure plates on top. And that's all we're going to do for this tutorial. But before we finish, I just want to show you which floors are going to be exactly the same as this one. So before the next tutorial comes out, you'll be able to finish off the floors above this as well. So every floor I place a gold block on is going to be exactly the same as this one. So overall, including this one, there will be 4 floors that have the same design. And then the floor above this will be a swimming pool, and we'll be having some different designs in the rooms above that. But that's pretty much it. I'm just going to leave it there for this tutorial.